Today, we're hearing from the Central Maine man who survived a home explosion on Thanksgiving. Officials suspect a propane leak caused the blast, which leveled this home at Oakland. Cliff Hannon was seriously wounded. He was hospitalized for weeks at Maine Medical Center in Portland, but today his condition is improving. Hannon is recovering at a rehab facility in Waterville, and now he wants to thank everyone who has offered support.
What does it mean for this to have been spared? It's a little scuffed up, but
it's one of the few pictures we have of the family.
Damaged but not destroyed. Cliff Hannon holds this photo of his wife and son salvaged from the wreckage of their home. With nearly all their belongings destroyed in the blast, he's keeping it close. Items like this can't be fully restored, but he is recovering.
It was a miracle that I even survived initially. And then it took some more miracles that I made it through the first week.
Hannon was with his dog in the backyard of their home at the time of the explosion, which leveled the home and sent furniture and debris all over the neighborhood. The state fire marshal's office says it was likely caused by a propane leak.
The explosion destroyed two of my neighbors' homes, and they still like me.
His sense of humor is intact, but Hannon is still dealing with serious injuries. He was impaled and has 2 large wounds on his backside. 50% of his body was burned.
I gently rubbed against something today, and my skin's so tender that I looked down and my hand's bleeding.
Hannon was sedated for almost 2 months at Maine Medical Center before coming here, Lakewood Healthcare Center in Waterville, where dozens of friends and acquaintances have mailed letters. Now he wants the neighbors who rushed to help, first responders, medical teams, and everyone who has written, called, or visited to know how much their support means to him.
My first non-family that visited me in Portland, they walked in the door and I started bawling. It was just, I couldn't believe where I was. I couldn't believe I was alive.
Hannon was especially moved by a fundraiser late last year and video he was able to watch of attendees offering words of encouragement.
This entire community has your back.
Heavily involved in the Waterville Sunrise Rotary Club, giving back is one of his passions.
But I want to see you at Rotary.
One of the nurses comes in, she could tell I was crying. And she says, are you crying? I says, yes, I'm happy. I says, I'm just so happy. Watching the video and listening to the people say, get well, and good wishes. I was bawling by the time I got through it.
Hannon's wife, Dale, was in Florida at the time of the blast. She returned home as quickly as possible. Hannon calls her a hero in his recovery.
My wife's at home. She's getting bills from my office that she didn't even know existed.
Hannon, a longtime self-employed financial advisor, says he decided to sell his business in the interest of his clients.
But now that I don't have that work requirement, I got a lot more time to do other things.
Once healthy, he plans to find a part-time job, play more golf, and be more active in community organizations.
I know there's more I need to do in my community, helping people, helping organizations.
Hannon isn't sure when he'll be able to leave this rehab facility, but hopes to return to normal health by Thanksgiving. A former client is planning to build them a new, smaller home on the same plot of land they own.
I want to get better. I'm pushing myself as hard as I can. They're great here, but I want to get out.
It's an experience that's deepened Hannon's faith and strengthened his resolve.
I look at it, okay, I went to the gates of heaven, and St. Peter was there and said, we don't want you yet. You got more to do.
Hannon believes he's still here for a reason, and he's recovering with purpose.
Thank you to everybody that helped me get here. Thank you to the therapist that says, no, you're going to do one more step today. Those type of things that help me. Because I do want to get back to where I was. It's to get healthy and have a good Thanksgiving this year.